Welcome back to Defenders of Light for RPG Maker 1 on PlayStation 1. Closing in on the end of the game here, about to go into the last level. And it's not really much of a level, it's more of a hub to lead you to the final boss. So we'll go ahead and enter that now. Here we have Technoland, made obvious by the use of technology. Pathetic worms, do you truly believe you can defeat me? Famous last words from the final boss here. We're finally going to be facing Mortat. And right there, he's supposed to have used his evil magic to make himself gigantic. Final battle, evil Sorcerer Mortat. You have revived some of our power. We will help you to defeat Mortat. Here we have the final battle with Mortat. The objective here is to destroy all these weak points around Mortat. And each of them is a different color, if you notice. This is supposed to be an indication of what you're supposed to do to destroy them. I'm going to pick the wrong one first. And we lose. Now this character select spot is quite different from the previous character select spots in that when you press X on top of it, you actually get cycled through all of the possible characters like this. And so by doing that, it picks a random character for you. Now we're Keisha again. Gonna go ahead and destroy this spot here. With Alice, you have to go over to this green haystack. Jules gets to go all the way up here. Unfortunately, there weren't too many color selections, so it looks pretty similar to another one. As you can see, sometimes it picks the character that you already played as. Just have to keep cycling through them. And this one up here is the final hit, but we don't want to hit that yet, because if we do, we'll lose. Looks like we'll be defeating the final boss as Poncho. It's good because he didn't get much action in the game, so he gets to destroy the final boss. Now that's two bosses that he's gotten to destroy. That no is, I think, maybe a little infamous. Maybe infamous is too harsh of a word. That no should be well known in the RPG Maker community. It was used in one of my favorite games, Fufu, for RPG Maker 1. I won't say the whole title because it's a bit adult, so we'll just leave it at that. Needless to say, it was a 2D side-scrolling game made for RPG Maker, and when you defeated one of the bosses, he would say no. So I wanted to incorporate that into my game because I thought it was funny. And here we go. Mortat has now been defeated. Congratulations! Because this is the complete version, you will see all the endings. Enjoy! You cannot defeat me. As long as there is light, I remain powerful. Fail ending 63% complete. Ending 1 of 4. Originally, when Defenders of Light was first made, you had to collect different amounts of light to trigger each ending. And depending on how many lights you had, that would trigger the particular ending. This would be the first ending that you would have gotten, and the other ones would follow. However, you would have had to go back into the game and collect the lights that you were missing in order to trigger the other endings. That being said, one of the endings is still a little off, is still a little incorrect. The ending just before the true ending, the final ending, is actually incorrect. It says that you're 100% done, which at that point it should probably say 99% complete. Here we have the second ending. I still have some power. If I cannot have the light, no one can. Now Mortat destroyed all the light. Darkness ending 75% complete. Ending 2 of 4. Congratulations! You have defeated Mortat and reclaimed most of the light of the 3 worlds. Reason it's worded that way is because you, at this point, wouldn't have collected all of the lights. Good ending, 88% complete, ending 3 of 4. And maybe it should say 5 endings. However, the final true ending was supposed to be a secret ending that you would get for getting 100%. The character with the blonde hair over there is supposed to be me. Doesn't stay on screen for very long. We'll see him again. Great ending, 100% complete, ending 4 of 4. See, that should probably say 99%. At this point, however, I can't remember what you needed to do to trigger each of the endings. I know the first ending was triggered at about 500 lights, I think it was, maybe. And then 600, 700, and 799, I'm guessing, and then 800. I'd actually have to go back into the game to see exactly what I did. There was a bit of a load there, off camera. It actually has to load another scenario to go to the final ending. The reason why I did that was to allow more room for gameplay and stuff like that. It also allowed me to add a bonus area, which we're about to get to. There I am again. And a horse. Congratulations! You have defeated Mortat and reclaimed all of the light of the three worlds. To be continued. Defenders of Light, The Three Worlds, RPG Maker 2. Coming soon. Thought it'd be interesting to put the title screen in again, make you think that the game is over and then surprise you. Super Extreme Challenge. Bonusland. Collect 100 lights. Each character must collect their own colored lights. Perform special abilities by using A points. You get 5 A points. When all A points are gone, your character cannot use their special ability. Press square during the game. Select LIA to see the amount of A points you have. A points are refreshed by entering the Character Select menu. Here we are in Bonusland. Currently have 0 lights. Gonna go ahead and collect 100 lights. We can see that I have 5 A points. That becomes important to using the character's abilities. Leo has to collect yellow lights. There's a warp pad. I'm going to go through this as quickly as I can. Changing characters on this stage becomes a bit difficult because the character select menu is actually random. We'll see that soon. There's my seal of approval there, and the final door in the game, which requires 100 lights. There's a gold chest, which is locked. We'll need Keisha to open that. Here we go into the character select menu. We'll see it's a bit different for this stage. It is a slot machine, and it'll give us a random character. We'll be Jules right now, that's fine. Unlike the other character, on the ground he finds secret lights instead, like that. And each time he picks one up, he uses an A point, which means sometimes you have to go back into an area to make sure that you've gotten all his secret lights. Right now we have 3 left. There's an example of what happens when you run out of ability points. I can't use the warp pad now. I'll have to go to a character select spot and refresh my ability points. Fortunately, there's one right here. At this point, we're going to select Jules again. It might take some time. Patience is really tested on this level. Originally, when I was first making this game, it would always ask you yes or no if you wanted to select the character. During development, I got rid of that option, mainly to save memory, and it also made the game a lot quicker, not having to answer a yes or no question every time. That being said, I wanted to put it into the Bonusland, because it's important that you want to select the character. You don't want it to just spit out the character and force you to play as whatever random character it gives you. I'm going to go ahead and be Jules again. We now have 5 ability points again. We can use this warp pad. Warps us far away. Now we have 3 lights to collect here. Going to be editing out most of the character select menu. Reason is because it can take a long time to select a character that you actually need. For those of you out in viewer land, I'm sure you'll appreciate it. That was actually very nice of the character select menu to give us the character that we needed. Hopefully it'll do that again and give us Jules. Finally we get Jules again. Took a while. Again, you guys out there in viewer land don't have to endure it. I do. Keisha has to pick up green lights. It's the last flaming torch we'll see in the game. This one is worth 35 lights. Reason why it's worth so much is because that was the only way to ensure that there was a total of 100 lights for this level. There's an even amount of lights that every character has to pick up. Only Keisha was given this one item to give you more lights. Finally get to use Keisha's ability. And we get a blue block. That means we'll be switching to Leo in the next video. I'm going to go ahead and end the video off right here. See you next time.